and start recording. All right. And you go again if you have to. If it starts lagging, go ahead and tell me. Hold on, wait. I forgot I turned the audio off. Let me turn it back on. Hold on, wait. I forgot I turned the audio off. Let me turn it back on. Damn, Jeff, thanks for hosting the stream. Hold on, wait. I forgot I turned the audio off. Let me turn it back on. Damn, Jeff, thanks for hosting the stream. Hold on, wait. I forgot I turned the audio off. Gotta mute that. All right. Ugh. Look at their water. That is some doo-doo water. They ain't bathed. They ain't bathed for months. They ain't bathed for months. They ain't bathed for months, hands down. If your water look like that, you been bathed for months. Not a month, months. That's how using the same water. Oh God, they've been using the same water. They had to have been using the same water for the past month and ain't bathed for months.
Mom, I'm done!
Mom, I'm done. That boy is nasty. That boy is nasty. This family is nasty. No, that boy must have just been rolling around in some mud or something like a pig. He built like one, but
yeah. Oh my goodness, looks like you had a good time.
Did you see her? Oh my goodness, looks like you had a good time.
Mom, I'm done! Oh my goodness, looks like you had a good time. You smell good.
She lying. Ain't nobody smell good if they got at that water. Nobody smell. You smell. How you smell good if your water is the same color as me, you don't smell good.
We just. All right, go find your daddy.
If I can get something for free, I'd rather do that any time.
Did he just hop in the same water? No. He didn't. He didn't hop in the same. No, he didn't. He didn't hop in the same water. He couldn't have. He couldn't have hopped in that same water. They just didn't show him getting undressed and turning on the water. He didn't hop in the same water. Hell, he didn't. He couldn't have.
And shelling out $1. My family and I are so cheap that we all share one tub of water a day.
I quit.
We don't have cooties.
That's
We're never
nasty.
that dirty.
You got cooties. We don't have cooties. You got. Turn it off. We've seen enough. Turn it off. We've seen enough. No. This? That's nasty. My family and I are so cheap, we all share the same water.
For free, I'd rather do that any time than.
Looks like you had a good time. You smell good. We just.
That boy's about
All right,
13.
go find your daddy.
If I can get something for free,
Did he just kiss his mama on the lip? Nah, I ain't gonna make fun of people that do that, but I would not kiss anybody that got out that water. And he did. He looked like, Mommy, I had fun. They just doing it because they didn't pay for it. Probably.
I'd rather do that any time than shelling out $1.
No, but
My
that water's
family and I
brown.
are so cheap that we all
That
share
water's
one
brown.
tub of water
They did
a
not
day.
purposely make that water
We don't
brown.
have cooties. We're never that
You all have
dirty.
cooties.
It just makes sense to use the same water.
It does not make
I'm
sense.
Melody
to use the same
Rose, and
water.
I'm a hillbilly cheapskate.
Melanie
My
Rose?
wife is always working at trying to save money and shrink our budget.
Now she ain't no water.
To save money on water and electricity, we use cold water, and the whole family takes a bath.
They use cold water. If you shower, bathe, wash dishes, swim, eat, drink. No, never mind. If you use cold water while cleaning something, you're not cleaning it. The point of using hot water is to boil off bacteria. Just don't eat 17 meals a day. Just don't eat 17 meals a day. That'll save you money, lady. She a little. Y'all trying to. She a little big.
My husband will take a bath, then I do, then bucket. I'm Melody Rose, and I'm a hillbilly cheapskate.
My wife is always working at trying to save money and shrink our budget.
To save money on water and electricity, we use cold water in the whole
Who uses cold water when they shower?
family takes a bath. My husband will take a bath, then I do, then Bub, then Ronnie, and it saves us a lot of money.
Sometimes I actually do want to take my own shower here and.
All right, I was gonna make fun of the way he looked. He looks dirty. He looks sweaty. Like he looks like he just got outside from playing, but he just got out the tub. That's a problem. When you look dirty after you get out the bath. No, I know some people, they actually do it to like close their pores or whatever. That's what some girl told me. But like, if you take a full-on bath or shower with cold water, you're not cleaning yourself. You're just rubbing water.
Takes a bath. My husband will take a bath, then I do, then Bub, then Ronnie, and it saves us a lot of money.
Sometimes I actually do want to take my own shower here and there.
Sometimes I just want to take my own shower. Is it too much to ask? I can't take my own shower? Like, I don't want to be sharing his. Dad's a mechanic. No, Dad's a farmer. He be working with the pigs.
Can't really do much because my parents like to save water.
Can't really do
Think
much.
about how much water a bath.
Y'all remember when she said she don't got cooties? She got something. She got something.
Tub uses, I bet there's probably, what, 20, 25 gallons? 4 of us, that's 100 gallons a day. I mean,
I would rather use 100 gallons of water a day than share the same water with yo crusty toes. Take a shower. Don't take a bath.
think about it. How stupid is that? I ration our shampoo and body wash. I just pour about that much in there. Oh, that's enough for a month. We run.
I just poured that. Oh, that's enough for a month. Like she didn't even mean to pour that much. Just see, she was like, oh, that's accidental. So she was gonna do less. She was about to do less. That's nasty. Exactly. That's not enough for a day. That's not even enough. That's not enough for one person.
Now everybody's out of luck, so everybody's really good about rationing.
By rationing
That's
the
not
family's
rationing,
use of
that's
soap and shampoo, Melody manages to keep bottles for over 6 months.
Now, I haven't even kept a bottle. I can't keep a bottle for about 2 months. Like a bottle of like, and I be using the big Old Spikes, you know, like them jumbo ones. I can't keep that for 2 months. How do you keep one of them small bottles for 6?
In fact, she's found a way to save on almost all of their household supplies.
I don't buy toilet paper. I use newspapers that we get free in town.
She was okay during the quarantine. She already had newspapers when quarantine started. She was okay. But how you not gonna use toilet? Do you know how? Her booty hole got scratches.
Bottles for over 6 months.
Look at his elbows. They're orange.
In fact, she's found a way to save on almost all of their household supplies.
I don't buy toilet paper. I use newspapers that we get free in town. Pick up one sheet, nothing more than that. You crumple it up, you use it, and then you put it, when you get done,
That's how you get
into
paper
this
cuts on
bag.
your booty hole.
And when this bag's full, we take it out and burn it. But I'm not gonna do this one because I haven't used it and I don't wanna waste it. I've had people say, here, let me
I'm not
buy
gonna do
you a
this
roll
one.
of toilet paper.
I'm not gonna do this one. No, I haven't used it yet. We're gonna uncrumple it.
It's not that I can't buy a roll of toilet paper. I don't need to. We don't need it. Now, sometimes I've come in here, I got boys and
I got a question. So what if you got company coming over? Do I gotta bring my own bath water? Do I gotta bring my own toilet paper, my own bath water? Like, let's say I was her sister, and I'm coming over her house. I gotta bring my own toilet paper, my own bath water. That's nasty. Yeah, they don't got friends. They can't have friends. Because if I'm your friend and I come over and I need to, if I need to pee, or I need to do my things in your bathroom and you ain't got toilet papers, we ain't friends. We can't.
the family, they don't always replace newspapers. I've insulated this window with newspapers, keeps the light out, helps with heating and cooling.
No, she did that with newspapers so people can see them wiping their butt with newspaper because they would have got made fun of. I'd have been able to talk about them. Ooh, look at mommy! Look at Miss Rosa. She's wiping her butt with newspaper.
And saves me if I'm on the toilet and I need something, all I gotta do is lift this window and there's me some more toilet paper.
We try to keep our electric bill as low as possible by making sure the lights are not being used.
So they don't use the lights. They get like those little lamp things.
Do have electricity. See, it's on. That's it. I'm not gonna waste any more.
Yeah, we do have electricity. That's it. I'm not gonna waste any more for the next 6 months. You might as well be home. Exactly. They might as well just be homeless. I was just about to say that.
We have electricity in this house. I don't use it. I use a lantern.
Just to let y'all know, we do have electricity. I am not broke. I can afford it. It's just it wastes money. Don't you think she wastes more money buying batteries on the lantern than actual like? Exactly. Don't they use more money spending batteries?
I'm not gonna run up no $100 electric bill. That to me sometimes makes.
A pack of batteries is about $20. You get a day use of a battery. At least for my Xbox. Like when I use that Xbox, I use about a day or two for 2 batteries. That's 2 batteries gone. That lantern probably takes about 4 or 5 batteries.
We have a heart attack. There's some people in our family, like my daughter, my mother-in-law, who thinks our cheapskate ways are a little out there.
They don't come over or spend. They don't come over. When it's Christmas, y'all come over. We're not coming over to your house because we won't be able to bathe.
Need enough water?
I hope so.
I can wash a laundry basket full of dirty clothes as fast as a electric washing machine.
No, you can't. Don't even do that to yourself.
We just want the smells and the dirt out.
Looks like got all the soap out of it.
Squeeze out the red one. The red one's clean.
Bring them out again.
Why don't you give me another shirt in here? He's better than a ringer washer. He has the muscles and the strength to do it, and he always...
And the machine, he got the muscles and the... We lift the same amount. And I'm built like Dante.
does it with a smile on his face. No matter what I ask him to do, it smells good. That's what I like about it. We've been doing this at least 3 years. It's something we enjoy doing as a family.
That's
and
nasty.
it gets us out doing something together. There was no reason to waste our money on the other stuff.
By doing her laundry outside, Melody saved herself $2,000 on a washing machine, and she also uses her backyard to save on the cost of another appliance.
We had a small chest freezer that went out, and instead of just throwing it away, we come up with the idea of burying it in the ground.
We got some eggs. This here is some...
Them rotten eggs. Them rotten eggs. One thing you can see, these people can't be accused of any type of privilege. Nah, they can't. You can't say they're privileged. You can say they're poor. These type of kids, they don't go to school. They got to be homeschooled. Because when you come over, you know how you come over from school and you're like, oh, hey, Kevin, you want to come over? Sure. Hey, Michael, I gotta go use the bathroom. Before you go in, get your toilet paper. It's over there. Don't turn the lights on. Here's a lantern.
Chest freezer that went out, and instead of just throwing it away, we well, we come up with the idea of burying it in the ground.
We got some eggs. This here is some
Them eggs
home
look
butchered
rotten.
pig.
That home
Apple
butchered
pie
pig looks
moonshine.
spoiled.
The great thing about this refrigerator, it doesn't cost a dime to run this. You get 100 degrees outside.
But isn't a refrigerator supposed to be cold? So like your eggs just gonna rot. It's like it's not freezing. He got shouted out on Dante's stream. Oh yeah, like 2 days ago Dante shouted me out on his stream. So yeah, clout.
Home butchered pig. Apple pie moonshine.
The great thing about this refrigerator, it doesn't cost a dime to run this. You get 100 degrees outside, and if this is in the sun, that's not good. You have to keep it in the shade. But the ground keeps it at about 55 degrees inside.
Oh, I thought it was the higher you like the higher you go, the colder it gets. Cause like, isn't underground where, like you keep digging underground? That's where the core is, so it should be hot. I don't know. That's apple cider. You know, like the
meat,
cold apple cider.
well, we'll keep it in there no more than a
So it
week.
doesn't heat as
The
fast
eggs,
as they are.
being unwashed, they will last probably a month or more.
Oh, I definitely see why some people see our behaviors
that
as
box
over the
of
top,
air
but I don't
for
care about
eggs?
being normal.
I think my parents are a little obsessed with being cheapskates.
Listen, Mom. I know it seems like y'all saving money, but in actuality, you're spending more. Like, you're a little obsessed.
Starting out, we weren't quite as extreme as we are now.
After a while, it just became a challenge and say, hey, let's see how much we can save this week. And we just kind of made it a game, and it
Y'all
just
see how they
barrel
went?
rolled from
Y'all see
there.
their
Weren't
family?
quite as extreme with.
They went from a brick mansion. They probably were living in like a big house. You like one of them family houses, 4 or 5 bedrooms, 3 bathrooms, or 2.5, which means like it doesn't have a shower or bath. There's just one with a toilet. That looked like a nice house from the wall, I guess. They look like a happy family. Then, where is that? They go to looking like. I just want to get back to my old life.
Whack it really hard on teeth. If I have a cavity, I just take a little chisel and a hammer.
Wait, what happened?
Most extreme thing I ever did to save on medical costs. Let's see how much we can save this week. And we just kind of made it a game, and it just barrel rolled from there.
Exactly, because I would understand if you're saving money. Wait, when you I would understand if you're saving money to save up for something, but it's not. These people aren't even saving up for anything. They're just like, oh yeah, we're just gonna save money. So like, this becomes a problem when you care about saving money more than how your family and your children are living. That's when it becomes a problem.
The most extreme thing I ever did to save on medical costs or any kind of costs like that is I removed my own teeth. If I have a cavity, I just take a little chisel and a hammer,
That's
and
why
I
your
sit
teeth
there
look
and
like the-
chip it
that's
and
why-
chip it and chip it until I can knock it out. Every
That's why
once in a
your
while,
teeth look
I've
like
been
the
known
way
to
it
take
is.
it, whack it really hard. You get knocked out for a minute, you come to and you finish.
I just got knocked out. It's fine. No biggie. I felt the pain before.
Thanks to all of her cost-saving measures, Melody and her family get by on just $1,000 a month. But her expenses are about
How do you only spend $1,000 a month? How do you only spend $1,000 a month? We spend about $250 on groceries when we all shop together. That's 2 weeks. That's already $250,000. That's not okay.
to double with a visit
That's
from
if
her
we don't go to
daughter,
Costco.
son-in-law, and their 3 kids.
She's going to come to visit with us for 2 weeks. I am super excited to see my new grandchild, but that's 5 more people than I'm used to. That's 5 more people using our electricity, 5 more people using our water, 5
That's 5 more people we have to share water with. 5 more toilet. That's 5 more newspapers.
more mouths to feed. I don't know where they're going to sleep. It's just a huge deal. We have a 72-foot trailer, and I would say half of it is closed off. We all share a bedroom. We only utilize this one. The rest of the house we blocked off to save on heating and cooling. There's 4 of us sleeping here on this king-size bed. Wintertime it
How do you
saves a
sleep
lot
on
on
the same
heating
bed with
bills
your
because we
mother?
have the body heat, but We don't mind cuddling. We're just that kind of family, so we can crawl up in here.
I would never get next to you. You probably smell like pig sweat and McDonald's grease.
And just go to sleep at night. I do have 2 other bedrooms, but I am not willing to use that part of my house. I'm not going to do that. We're going to have to figure out another place for her to sleep that's not going to cost us any money.
Melody Rose sticks to a monthly budget of $1,000. For her family of 4, it's more than enough money. But adding any further expenses could throw off her fun.
I live in the South. Well, I live in the northern part of the South. How about, yeah. But that's not right. I live in North Texas. That don't happen out here in Texas.
Finances entirely.
My daughter called, and she's coming to stay for 2 weeks.
That's 5 more people using our electricity, 5 more people using our
My
water,
daughter's coming
5
to
more
stay for
mouths
2
to
weeks.
feed. I've got to use the same amount that I always do. I do have 2 other bedrooms, but I am not willing to use that.
I don't care if my granddaughter is 6 months old. She gonna sleep in this bed with us. She not getting that other room. We're not bringing a crib in here. She not getting baby food. None of that. I don't care.
That part of my house.
I'm setting up this tent for me and my family to sleep in.
I'm setting up this tent.
My daughter and her husband and kids can sleep in the house. We've done this before.
It's their daughter, their husband, or her husband, and their 3 kids. This about to be a challenge. That's $1,000 a month with 10 people in the house, or 9 people. It's gonna be a challenge.
So it's not a big deal. My family and I, we've slept in a tent for 3 months before our trailer got set up. It's kind of
hotel. Y'all can't go rent at a hotel. My family's from Canada. Y'all can't go rent out a hotel? You gotta sleep in a tent for 3 months. Isn't that child abuse? Shouldn't CPS get involved at this point? Too expensive. No, nothing's too expensive for CPS. CPS should be getting involved at this point.
old news to us.
A lot of people would have, found a rental house or something like that while they were waiting. People were acting like, oh my gosh, you lived in a tent for 3 months? These are the same people who go pay to stay at a resort. I mean, why don't you just give me a $1 bill and let me burn it for you?
Home sweet home for the next 2 weeks.
My daughter's lifestyle is very different from ours.
Never mind.
Once she moved away, she moved off to a city.
We will fight if we have
she's wasteful. We use cold water, but my daughter has to have hot water. So we're gonna have to figure a way to heat it, and I'm not gonna let us turn on the hot water heater.
We use cold water. My daughter is too bougie. She needs warm water. So we're gonna have to find a way how to heat it, because I'm not turning on that water heater. That's so. I feel bad. Their daughter's about to go through. Their daughter.
We use cold water, but my daughter has to have hot water. So we're gonna have to figure a way to heat it, and I'm not gonna let us turn on the hot water heater. Honey, we gotta find that old horse trough.
Okay.
Brandy's not gonna take a bath in our bath water. And you know her. Honey, after 4 of us have been in there, she says it's gross. You know how she is.
All right. Here it is.
But it has a big hole in the bottom.
Probably line this with plastic.
Let's take it around front. I think just right out here.
Okay.
Are they about to use that to bathe are they about to use that for their children to bathe in? Her daughter has a husband. That means she has to be over the age of 20. Then she got 3 kids. So she got to be over the age of like 25, 30. And they're going to bathe in this little...
This is gonna be great. I really think what we need to do is boil some water on a campfire so I'm not using my electricity from my stove.
Look who's coming. Yeah.
You're gonna make me die? That's more
I have to use.
Yeah, buddy.
Hey!
Hey, guys.
What is she wearing? What is she wearing? Using the horn as waist. What is she wearing? So I wonder how what they do on gas, like gas money.
Oh, he's precious. Grandma gets to hold.
So they're gonna have that little baby in that house? You're not better than that. See, I'm about. I'm looking at the CPS number, guys. Hold on. I'm about to call CPS on their name. What was their names?
I'm your new grandma. Phineas, hi. Hey, Hayden.
That's too.
Me and my mom are nothing alike. I'm like,
I gotta live here for 2 weeks. I have to stay here for 2 weeks. I can't.
Gets to hold him. I'm your new grandma. Phineas, hi. Hey, Hayden.
me and my mom
Why? Why am I staying here?
are nothing alike. I'm like a city girl. She is a country girl.
You want to see where we're staying?
They don't use lights in the house. They use lanterns, for goodness sakes.
Look over on your left. See the tent? That's where we're going to stay. That's my new home, and you get my bedroom for 2 weeks.
We would never go that far to save $1.
I got a big surprise for you. I know how you love taking hot baths and stuff. We got you a nice hot bath outside for y'all to take. We've been boiling water. See? We're trying to accommodate you where you...
I have a question. So she's like, oh yeah, we got boiling water. So let me take this boiling water and I put it in the tub. Now how am I going to bathe? Now how am I going to bathe? I can't bathe now because the water's too hot. But you won't let me run up the water bill to pour some new water in it. So now I got boiling brown water.
Be happy.
Yeah, don't you like it?
Put his feet in there. He can take a nice bath. Dip him in there. Let him see. It'll be okay. See, he'll like it.
They weren't always that extreme. They
About to
used
burn
to
that
like
baby
just do little stuff, but all of a sudden it kind of got extreme. It's just
Y'all
kind of
seen her?
like
She was
almost
about to
a
cry.
contest. They weren't always that extreme. They used
Can't believe my mama got to this.
to like just do little.
If I was him, I would divorce her. Like, yo, I can't do this. Your family reunion's about to be garbage. You're about to have sandwich meat for the meals. Not sandwiches, sandwich meat. And if y'all saved enough money, we can have some cheese. Can't have no bread. That probably is why she left.
Stuff, but all of a sudden it kind of got extreme. It's just kind of like almost a contest to see how much money they can save.
That'll keep it going the whole time for you, and there's a pot. You need more hot water?
You just dip it out.
Dip it up in there, boil it, and you can have hot water for the next 2 weeks. She knew what she was getting in for when she said she's coming for 2 weeks.
What was on that pot? That looked like...
Dip it out.
Dip it up in there, boil it, and you can have hot water for the next
or
2
in the
weeks.
pan.
She knew what she was getting in for when she said she's coming for 2 weeks.
What is that? What is that? It looked like she went. She got that grass there. Got grass in the pan. What else? Honey, can you go get the eggs out the underground freezer? That's nasty.
Hey mom, what are we
At
eating?
least she looked like.
Squirrel dumplings. Boys shot a couple of squirrels earlier, so squirrel dumplings.
That's not frog legs. That's squirrel. They're eating squirrel. They're eating squirrel.
Frog legs too. They got some
Okay, yeah,
frogs.
you can
Nice,
frog
nice plump ones. Honey, they pay good money for them in them fancy French restaurants. You get it for free. You ought to be happy.
I can't wait.
Non-seasoned
turn that big
frog
one.
legs. Non-seasoned
Look how pretty them look, girl.
squirrels.
Are you gonna be sick?
Yes.
Look at that. Him likes squirrel dumplings.
No, he doesn't.
That's a boy after Grandma's own heart. Using your baby as a guinea pig. Guinea pig, we gotta try that sometime.
Thanks. It sounds kind of good.
I highly doubt my parents will ever change their cheapskate ways now that they've.
She's crying. That's a problem.
Adapted to it.
I don't think there's a limit at all to how far I'll go to save money.
Alright, that's it. That's it for that video. YouTube, if y'all liked it, enjoyed that, make sure to like and subscribe. Yeah.